Place your hands on your waist. Lift your knees up to hip height. Lift, lift. Bring your elbows up. Draw them down and back. Keep going. Hi, my name is Helen Liu, and I own the studio in Berkeley, California. Joining us today, we have Beth and Yumi. Get ready to ignite your thighs, targeting your quads and your calves. Do 10 to finish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Release. Get ready for heel lifts. Come to your bar or your support and step about half an arm's length distance behind it. Bring your feet into a wide V, turned out position. Straighten your legs, pull your abs in, and shift your ribcage slightly forward. Quickly lift your heels up and down, up. Lift, lift. Find strength and power as you ignite all the muscles from your heels through your shoulders. Lighten your touch on your support if you're able to. And keeping a strong grip through your seat muscles can make a big difference here in how you sculpt and tone the bottom half of your body. Okay. Take it a little bit slower now. Go up and down. Lift. Do it steadily. You can either bring your hands to your waist and draw your shoulders down, or confidently reach your arms up overhead. 10 to finish. 1, then you get a quad calf stretch, excuse me. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Release. Place your hands on your support, turn your feet parallel, and then step your right foot back. Tuck your seat up and under. Bend your elbows a bit as you lean your torso a little closer to your support. Switch sides. Get ready to fire up your quad and your inner thigh muscles in legs together, thigh. Here we go. Stand up tall, bring your feet all the way together, and step about a half an arm's length distance behind the bar. Lift your heels up as high as you comfortably can, and bend your knees forward. Align your head, shoulders, hips, and heels all vertically. Find a strong position and start to move down an inch. Go down 1 inch, up 1 inch, rebounding just a little bit each time to maintain the intensity. Go down and up. Keep your seat muscles relaxed as you pull your abs in tightly. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, increase the heat. 4, hold. Squeeze your knees in together quickly now. Squeeze, squeeze. Are you having fun yet? Breathe, breathe. Thigh engages some of the largest muscles in your entire body, so you can use it to spike your heart rate and burn even more calories. 10 more, and then you'll freeze momentarily. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold. Draw your shoulders down and back. Listen carefully to this part. Move down 1 inch, squeeze in twice quickly, come up 1 inch. Go down, squeeze, squeeze, come up a bit. If your body is shaking, that's always a great signal. Keep it going, let it continue. Keep your heels at a comfortably high point. 4 more, getting there. Down, squeeze, squeeze, rise just a little bit. Down, squeeze, squeeze, come a little too. Can you sink lower to rev up the intensity? 3. Okay, hold low and squeeze quickly. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. So make it so small I can barely see it. If you're putting a lot of pressure on your support, trust your legs to hold you again. Last 20, then we'll stretch your inner thighs in wide second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Separate your feet out wide, comfortably so. Turn your toes and knees in the same line, and then bend your knees. Come down until your thighs are close to horizontal. Squeeze your seat to activate your core muscles. Pull your abs in. Draw your shoulders down and back. From here, move down and up. Again, down and up just a little bit. Find the stability through your heels. Really push down to further activate your thigh muscles. If you feel like you're able to sustain it, sink a little lower. Let nothing stand in your way right now. Just 5 more, then you'll move into a lunge position. Down, up, 1, down, 2, 3, 4, hold. Lift your right heel up and then pivot to your left comfortably. Step your back foot out to the side so it's hip-width distance apart again, and bring your knee right underneath your hip. Start to move down and up 1 inch, down and up, down and up. If you're able to sink a little bit lower, go for it now. No pressure, back. Okay, go a bit faster. Drop down, 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 down. The closer you can get your knee towards the floor, the more challenging and effective it is. Is it getting a little hot in here? Is it because you dropped down an inch? You have the option to reach your arms up overhead for 10. Then you'll switch sides right away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come through center. Lift your left heel up this time and pivot the opposite way. Again, step your back foot to the side a bit until you're hip width distance apart. Move down and up slowly. Down and up. Down and up. And Yumi, pull your rib cage in just a little bit. There, you're activating your abs. It looks very strong. Go down faster. Down, down, down. Well, you're getting close to the finish line, but you'll turn to face the bar before you're done with a set of thigh. You have the option to reach 1 or both arms up for 10. Go 1, 2, 3. Be bold. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Claim the bar, your support again. Turn to face it. This time, lift your heels up into a releve and bend your knees. Come on down. Tuck to finish. Grip your glutes. Tuck, tuck, tuck. Check your back alignment again, that your head, shoulders, and hips are all vertical. Okay. Sink a little bit lower. Feel the fire build. Find the stability, and Yumi, widen your feet just a couple of inches more so you have a really solid base and your knees are over your feet. Tuck, tuck. Finish with 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last 10. Get ready for diamond water ski thigh. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, release. Bring your feet into a wide V for diamond water ski thigh. Lift your heels as high as you comfortably can and soften your knees. Bring your heels together as if they were magnetized and keep the balls of your feet a couple of inches apart. Bend your knees, tuck your seat, bend a little forward at your waist, and now hinge back on a diagonal from your knees. For even better positioning, bend a little more forward at your waist, lift your chest and draw your shoulders down and back. Start to tuck your seat. Tuck, tuck, tuck. Hold your depth and pulse down, down. So you're moving back and down 1 inch. Believe in yourself. Your determination is inspiring everybody. Final 10, then you get to stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Release. Turn to face your support. Hold on to your right foot or your ankle. Soften your standing leg. Tuck your seat. Lift your chest. Switch sides. Come kneel on your mat for the remainder of thigh stretch. Bring both knees onto your mat and then step your left foot forward. Align your front knee over your ankle. Place your hands on top of your front thigh and then allow your stretching leg to slide back so your hips come forward and down a little bit. From here, if you want to challenge your quads even more, you have the option to curl your back toes under and lift your knee off the floor for a runner's lunge. Reach your right arm up high. If you feel stable, match it with your other. Lift your gaze. Feel everything stretch through the front of your body. Gracefully lower your hands to the floor, lower your knee if you lifted it, and straighten your front leg. Shift your hips back until your thigh is vertical. Square your hips. If you like, you can bow your head. Stay right here, or if you want to work on a split stretch, keep your hips square and slide your front leg forward. If you went wider, slide back slowly and steadily. Bring both hands over to the right, point your front foot, sweep your leg back around, hold at hip height, and pull your abs in tightly to support you. You have the option to reach your opposite arm out in front of you and hold for 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, release, and switch sides. Step your other foot forward, let your hips sink down, and place your hands on top of your thigh. Draw your shoulders down and back again. You have the option to lift up into a runner's lunge, which can help keep your heart rate up a bit higher. Bring your left arm up this time, and then your other. Feel strong as you lift your gaze. Bring your hands back to the floor, lower your knees, straighten your front leg, and flex your foot. If you like, you can bow your head. For some people, it enhances the stretch. If you like, now's a perfect time to slide wider towards a split stretch. Little by little, you will increase your flexibility. Slide back again. Bring both hands to the left side, point your front foot, sweep your leg back, hold at hip height with a straight leg. You have the option to reach your opposite arm out, hold for 4 counts. Breathe, 1, 2, 3, you're done. Have a seat cross-legged. Thanks for joining us. I hope you feel the fire.
Hi, I'm Stacey. Get ready to sculpt your seat with a little segment I like to call Sculpt and Sizzle. Come to your bar for standing seat in a narrow V position. Turn to face in towards the bar, step a half an arm's distance away. Click your heels together and turn your toes out about 2 inches apart from one another. Soften your knees, tuck your seat, draw your right leg back behind you. Press the top of your foot into the floor. Align your knee underneath your hip or an inch forward of it for hip flexor comfort. Tuck under one more time, bend at your waist, pull your shoulders back and down. Now using the muscle right where your seat and hamstring meet, lift your leg up just an inch or 2 off the floor. Flex your foot. Squeeze your seat one more time and push back with a hold. Back holds. Back. Use your gluteus maximus, the powerhouse of your body, to create this 1-inch range. Push back. Kylie, turn your right knee a little more forward. That way it will follow the line of your hips. The key to this position is to stay vertical through your spine with a slight bend forward at your waist. You're strong, you can do this. It's not an easy position, but I'll tell you, it's worth it. You're gonna rev up your metabolism now so you burn a few more calories later by working your gluteus maximus. Keep pushing back 4 more. Back 1, back 2, back 3. Now hold on the back, retuck your seat, pull your abs up and in, and using your hamstring now, draw your heel up towards your seat in 2 counts. Lift up for 2, lower your foot back down, lift up, and lower down. Keep this movement smooth and continuous and maintain a flex in your foot. Kylie, shift your weight slightly to the left, to the right, towards your working side, Kylie. There you go. This is a challenging position to stay vertical in. Pull your abs back and cinch your waist in a little tighter, like you have a corset on. That will help you stand tall and proud as you work your glutes. Let's do about 2 more of these. On your next lift up, keep your heel high and close to your seat. Feel that fire. Ignite the back of your leg. Point your foot. Now start to push back at a pulse tempo. Push back, push back. You have 20 more. Push back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The deeper the bend in your knee, the more you'll feel this down the back of your leg. 10 to finish, then you'll switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Lower your foot back into that narrow V position. Soften your knees one more time. Retuck your seat. Squeeze your seat a little tighter and towards one another. Step your left foot back behind you. Align your knee underneath your hip or slightly forward for hip flexor comfort. Now ignite the muscle right where your seat and hamstring meet. Lift your foot off the floor an inch and flex your foot. Kylie, turn your working side knee a little more forward, just like you did on the first side. A little more forward. That's it. Push, back hold. Back hold. You're stronger than you think. You can do this. Dig deep from the power within and keep pushing back. This is the beginning of our segment. It's setting the tone for the rest of this time together. That's it. Beautiful posture. Posture is going to help you through this exercise. Do 4 more. Back 1, back 2, back 3. Hold the back, squeeze your seat and lift up for 2 and lower down for 2. Now imagine you've placed a piece of coal between your seat cheeks. Squeeze so tightly that when you release, a diamond pops out. I'll take the diamond any way I can get it. Gorgeous, nice smooth move. Imagine the ripples in the ocean of a wave. There's no stopping. There's no stopping at the top or bottom here. You're creating strong, supple, elastic muscles with every rep. Do about 2 more, and then you'll land with your heel nice and high to activate your hamstring. Keep your heel high, point your foot, start little tiny presses back. Push back. Push back. It's so important to work your hamstrings. They're your natural seat lifter. Keep pushing back. Last 20. Back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last 10. Back 1, 2. You're going into a pull away stretch after this. 7, 8, 9. Release your foot down to the floor. Turn your feet to parallel. Take an overhand grip on the bar or support. Walk your feet back. Lower your chest down between your arms. Soften your knees. Straighten whichever right leg. Option to bring your hands down to the floor, and you can walk them over to your bent knee side. Switch the bend in your knees. Walk your hands over to your new bent knee side. As you roll up, you're going to set up in a second position for some thigh work to elevate your heart rate. Turn to face in towards the bar. Step a comfortable arm's distance away from it. Click your heels together. Turn your toes out wide, and then step your heels into a wide stance. As you hold on to the bar, lower yourself down and allow your knees to track in the direction of your toes. Grip your seat, pull your abs in, and press your shoulders down and back. Truly challenge yourself in this moment to come down to your lowest point, but prioritize alignment. Move up an inch and down, up an inch and down. That's it. Alignment is key here. Keep your hips, knees, and toes tracking in the same line. Go for depth second. Squeeze your seat to help stabilize your pelvis. You want to maintain a natural arch in your back, but that squeeze is key so everything is stable in your hips. You have the option to stay in this range of motion, or you can make it bigger. Explode up, come down. Explode up, come down. Oh, Kylie, you look like a cannon. Beautiful. Explode up and down. This is an incredibly athletic position. It takes a lot of energy, but it's worth it. You're burning calories. You're strong. You can do this. Do about 8 more. Lift up, down 1, up 2. You're going into a lunge position after this to fire your seat and your thighs a bit more. Do about 2 more, and then land at your low point. Hold on to the bar. Lift your right foot up and quarter turn yourself to the bar. So now you're on profile. You might need to step your back foot a bit more forward so your knee aligns underneath your hip. Align your front knee over your ankle, come to your low point, and push down an inch and up, down an inch and up. Kylie, step your back foot forward about 2 inches so your knee aligns under your hip. You'll feel it more in your thigh that way, and your alignment will protect you. Beautiful. Do 8 more. Down 1, down 2. You need to dig deep from within to sustain this position. I know it's not easy, but you're working your glutes, your thighs, all the goodies you need for that beautiful lifted skate and toned quads. Okay, on your next one, hold low, come back to your second position, and lift your left heel up. Quarter turn yourself so you're on profile to the bar facing the opposite direction. Step your back foot more forward as needed and move on tempo. Down an inch and up, down an inch and up. Kira, step your back foot just an inch further behind you. That's it. Your posture will help you through this position, as will your abs. Pull them in and feel strong and stable. You have 8 more. Down 1, down 2, down 3, down 4, down 5. You guys feel that fire in your thighs? 6. You have 2 more, then back to second. Stay low. Come back to your second position and start to push down at a pulse tempo. You need to dig deep here. Feel that fire. And trust your strength. You have the option to come to releve. If you take that option, you might need to walk your feet in slightly closer so the balls of your feet align under your knees. Last 20. Down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep sliding up and down that imaginary wall. Last 10. Down 1, 2. If you can accomplish this, you can accomplish anything that the day has in store for you. You're at 7, 8, 9, lower your heels, and let's go into some fold over to work the corner of your seat. Turn to face in towards the bar, step an arm's distance away from it. Click your heels together, turn your toes out to your naturally wide turnout so you feel the corner of your seat ignite. Soften your knees, hinge forward at your hips, and take an overhand grip on the bar. Lower your torso down so that it's parallel to the floor. Extend your right foot back behind you. Press the top of your foot into the floor. Cinch your waist in. Pull your abs up so you feel supported in your low back. Kylie, lower your torso down a little bit further. That's perfect. Now lift your right leg up so your thigh bone aligns with your hip, and flex your foot. Lift with a hold. Push up, hold. Push up. You work the back of your seat, the meaty part of your glutes and standing seat. Now you're getting the corner of your seat. Find that sizzle with every lift. Push up. Push up. That's it. Strain your leg a little more using your quadricep to find that length. Do 4 more. Lift 1. Push up 2. Lift 3. Hold your leg up high. Draw out for 2. Slide out for 2 and in for 2. You're sliding out towards the right and then back to your starting point. Slide like you're gliding across a table. Remember, your hips don't need to be square in this position, in this exercise. Focus instead on the squareness of your ribs and the squareness of your shoulders. That's going to create good alignment for your body. And the next time you slide your leg out to the side, point your foot and start to lift up at a pulse tempo. Lift. You might find that you need to shift your weight to the right slightly to maintain that squared position. Lift, last 20. Lift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You guys feeling this in the corner of your seat? Create that sizzle. Last 10. Lift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Lower your foot. Let's go right into the left side. Extend your left foot, or soften your knees. Hinge forward at your hips. Take that overhand grip on the bar. Pull your shoulders down so you feel length in your spine. And then continue that length by extending your left leg back behind you. Press the top of your foot into the floor. Pull your abs up like you have a little fire under your belly. And lift your leg back up to hip height. Flex your foot. Square your shoulders and ribs. And use the corner of your seat to lift your leg up with a hold. Push, up, hold. Lift. Lift. Kylie, I saw you make that adjustment with your shoulders and ribs. Nice job. It might be easier to sustain if you draw your left leg out to the side slightly. Great flex in your foot, everyone. Lift up. Push up. Imagine you're sliding your heel up in just a 1-inch range. I know it's hard to sustain. Stay mentally focused so you get that physical benefit in this exercise. 4 more. Lift 1. Push 2. Lift 3. Hold the height of your leg. Slide out for 2. Slide out for 2. And back in. Slide out. And back in. Your postural muscles, your abs, they're going to help you sustain this horizontal position. On your next slide out, hold there, point your foot, use the corner of your seat to lift your leg up at a pulse tempo. Lift, lift. Find that fire that burns deep within you. Oxygenate your muscles by breathing deeply. Last 20, lift 1, 2. You are stronger than you think. Last 10, then your stretch. Lift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Release. Lower your foot down. Take an overhand grip on the bar. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh and sit down like you're sitting in a straight back chair. Lower your knee down to the floor and feel the stretch in the corner of your seat. You might choose to draw your chest in closer to the bar. Switch sides, place your left ankle over your right thigh and sit down in that imaginary chair. You might choose to draw your chest in closer to the bar. And as you come up, you're going to go into floor Zinger. Just come down to the floor, separate your knees to hip distance apart and parallel. Place your hands underneath your shoulders. Extend your right leg back behind you. Externally rotate from the corner of your seat. Feel the catch reignite in your gluteus medius, creating that sizzle. Lift your leg up to hip height and slide your left leg or right leg out to the side so you feel a catch in the corner of your seat deepen. You might find that you need to shift your weight to the right slightly. Flex your foot, lift up with a hold. Lift. Now, if you're feeling truly like you want to challenge yourself, extend your left arm forward and feel your obliques catch. Look at that gorgeous line, Kylie. Pull your abs up and in to help you sustain this position. 4 more times. Lift 1, lift 2, lift 3. Point your foot and lift 20 times fast to finish. Lift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep drawing the crown of your head forward with every lift. Last 10. Lift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Lower your foot down. Lower your hand down to the floor if you took that option. Pull your abs in. Extend your left leg back behind you. Externally rotate from the corner of your seat. Find that fire again. Then lift your leg up. Slide your leg out to the side. Flex your foot. You might need to shift your weight to the left. Lift with a hold. Lift. Use the corner of your seat to create this 1-inch lift. Like an artist's chisel, you want to make this move sharp and precise. Lift. 4 more times. Lift 1. You always have that option to extend your right arm forward if you want more oblique challenge. Now point your foot and lift twice as fast. Last 20. Lift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last 10. Keep reaching. Up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, release. Sit down on the floor and we'll go into the stretch for the corner of your seat. Start with a stretch for your right side, half lotus. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Stack shin over shin with your ankle over your knee. Place your hands behind you, lift your chest. If you have the flexibility, fall forward into your stretch. Release, switch sides. If the half lotus stretch doesn't feel right for you or your hips, you can follow Kira in a modification, figure 4. Lift your chest, and you can fall forward into your stretch as you release all the tension in the corner of your seat. Release, cross your legs. Take a deep inhale in, bring your arms up overhead. Exhale, let your fingertips float down to the floor. As they brush the carpet, do that one more time. Sit tall and proud. You've accomplished so much. Let your palms meet. Exhale, bring your hands across your chest with your elbows wide. Give yourself a round of applause for all you've accomplished today.